This is Travis Wayne Goodsell. I had been working this morning on trying to do a Messiah list of who he is video, and turns out it's complicated just to do it by memory. I'm going to need to get everything arranged in an ordered format on paper to have notes, I guess, to go back and forth among all the different prophecy scriptures and put them in the order that they need to be in. So I'm gonna have to scrap that project and I'll redo it one of these years. But interesting though, Mormons, you do not understand and know that the Book of Mormon is plagiarized, but it's plagiarized specifically with encoded messaging. And as much as people like to think that they know everything, I myself found something new today. 600 years from the time Lehi left Jerusalem is what the Book of Mormon says is the coming of the Messiah, the birth of the Messiah. Well, if September 23rd, 2017 is the birth of the Messiah, according to John the Revelator, that would be 1417, the year 1417. 600 years from the time of the coming of the last days Messiah. And so I thought, I'm going to check to see what happened in the year 1417. And lo and behold, there had been a great schism, Western schism, in the Catholic Church. There were two popes who were claiming to be the one true pope. And in 1417, one of the popes gets deposed. I believe the Avignon, something French, Benedict the Eighth. Is deposed, and so the Great Western Schism is dissolved, and everything's back to normal. One true pope. And if you recall in the Book of Mormon, Mormons, what happened in the Book of Mormon at the time Lehi was prophesying? Well, that very year that Lehi left, there was the Babylonians who came in and replaced the Jerusalem king and put in Zedekiah as king, the puppet master, or the puppet for Babylon. And I thought that was interesting. And then if you're not convinced yet, Mormons, you're not looking at the big picture as I am. Joseph Smith's revision, not translation, of the Bible in Revelations chapter 12, where this future date, which is now a past date, is mentioned by John. Joseph Smith specifically alters it to indicate, yes, signs in the heavens represent events on earth. And of course the Mormon Church does not footnote that passage. You have to actually know where to look to find it. They do have in the footnotes in Revelations that location. The turkey. A drug commercial is using a turkey to represent us, so that if we buy their drug, we're the turkeys. Unbelievable. Anyway, I've been wanting to talk about commercials and how corrupt they are, and deceiving the public, and then may cause death. You know, oh, the turkey, what? What did they say? Did they say death? Anyway. And so I then wanted to find out, okay, well, Trump's about to speak. What is going to, when did the first ships come to America? Well, in 1417, the Chinese, there was an admiral who had finished the creation, or the map of the world, and has the United States and South America and North and South America in it. And so, yeah, thought that was pretty cool. But also, Portugal sent out their first ships, and they discovered islands. I can't remember, the Marseille Islands or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to look it up again. But also in 1419. So, yeah. Because Lehi did not sail in the ship to the Americas, according to the story that's encoded, the very same year he left Jerusalem. He just left Jerusalem that year, leaving Bountiful on the ship. That was some years later. It seemed more like 8 years later, but 2 years, 8 years, who cares? But I thought that was interesting. So, yeah, I'll listen to Trump now, so I'll let you go. But looks like I'll have to do books, or at least notes first, before I actually do this different format of video. So, oh well.